Welcome to Sonoma Raceway, the 12-turn road course in Northern California for today's running of the Toyota St. Mart 350. Sonoma provides many drivers with a challenging course. Left and right turns, very tight road course here in Northern California. And today we're going to see many drivers get off the road, spin around, and have troubles as the next-gen car has never been to Sonoma Raceway. We have seen them on a road course this year, but this is different from Circuit of the Americas, and this is going to provide a different situation and challenge for the 36 drivers on the grid today. Let's take a look at some of the drivers to watch for. Kyle Larson won this race a year ago on his 3-race win streak he had last year. He won 3 in a row. He's on the pole again for today and the favorite to win. Cliff Daniels and that 5 team, they have wound up that car, and it's going to be one fast one and one hard one to get away from the front of the field. A.J. Allmendinger, he won the last time we were on a road course. He won at Circuit of the Americas in the rain, beating out Michael McDowell, as you see to his left-hand side. The 16 car starts third today. He's also very fast. So Larson and Allmendinger are going to be one of the ones to beat today. Can A.J. Allmendinger get career win number 2? Chase Elliott, he almost won this race in 2020. If he didn't get spun by Denny Hamlin, he would have been to victory lane. The 9 car starts 6th today, I believe. Chase is also one of the favorites to win today. Him and Alan Gustafson, they've also have a very fast 9 car. Watch out for him. Kevin Harvick, he is a 3-time Sonoma winner. He starts 18th, though, today. That 4 car has not been one to watch. But can Harvick get his 4th Sonoma win and his 2nd win of the season? He's always one to watch for here. Watch Kevin Harvick. Let's go trackside.
Please welcome WWE Hall of Famers and hosts of the Bellas Podcast, Nikki and Brie Bella.
Drivers, start your engines! Woo!
As the cars roll off the grid, let's take a look at the starting lineup. In row 1, 2 Chevys, Kyle Larson next to Daniel Suarez, the Daytona 500 winner. Row 2, 2 road course ringers, A.J. Allmendinger next to Michael McDowell. Row 3, Martin Truex Jr. next to William Byron. Chase Elliott starts 7th in the number 9. He starts next to Tyler Reddick in the 8. In row 5, Kurt Busch next to his boss, Denny Hamlin. In row 6, Chris Buescher next to Chase Briscoe, 2 guys that are underdogs today. Joe Gibbs' teammates Christopher Bell and Kyle Busch make up row 7. And in row 8, the Watermelon Man, Ross Chastain and Bowman the Showman. Row 9, Joey Hand in the 15, next to Kevin Harvick in the 4. And in row 10, Brad Keselowski next to Joey Logano, former teammates. Row 11, it's the Austin Show, Austin Dillon next to Austin Cindric. And in row 12, Eric Jones next to Todd Gilliland. Row 13, Eric Almirola and Ryan Blaney, who had a bad qualifying effort yesterday. And in row 14, Bubba Wallace and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 15, Ty Dillon next to Justin Haley. And in row 16, Harrison Burton next to Corey LaJoie. Row 17, Josh Bilicki next to Cole Custer, who spun in qualifying. And in row 18, Cody Ware and BJ McLeod. Race facts: 110 laps, 218.9 miles. Stage 1, 25 laps. Stage 2, 30 laps. Stage 3, 55 laps. Pit window, 30 laps to about almost 40. Last year's winner is Kyle Larson, and this is the 2nd road course race of the 2022 season. Now, before we go green, let's take a look at your breakdown of Sonoma Raceway. First, the drivers are going to race uphill into Turn 1 and into Turn 2, where it's a heavy braking zone. The elevation changes are big here in Sonoma. They'll race downhill into Turn 2A and Turn 3 before coming into Turn 4. We use the carousel format for the last 2 years. We go back to the chute style, where they go down into 4A and then turn 7 and around turn 7A before going into the S's in turn 8 and turn 8A. Then they go into turn 9, turn 9A, and turn 10, the fastest section on the track, before coming down to the tight turn 11 and to turn 12, back to the start-finish line, and that is a full lap at Sonoma. Green flag in the air, we are racing in wine country. Kyle Larson comes around to take stage 1. So the decision to stay out by Kyle Larson. He's followed by Kyle Busch, Joey Hand, AJ Allmendinger, and Todd Gilliland. Some of the drivers that stayed out got valuable points. Allmendinger now leading. Oh, we got trouble. Justin Haley gets turned around, but NASCAR says no cautions. Let's take a look at what happened to the 31. Coming down into turn 4, and just simply got loose in the back end, came around. Looks like a wheel hop on that 31. Turn 4 and turn 4A, a fast section, but one that you're going to have to heavily brake for as well, as you see other cars go by. But Haley continues, and we stay under the green flag. Kurt Busch wins stage 2. And strategy helps the 45 car on points as well. He's sitting beneath the cut line, so that's big. Austin Cindric also getting big points there as well. That's now Elliott trying to close to the 16. Oh, we got a car stuck in the grass, and that will bring out the first caution for incident today here in Sonoma Raceway for Harrison Burton, who's gotten stuck. And the radio is saying he had a flat right rear. You can see he just clearly spins out. It may look like he's trying to do like a spin gate, but once that tire let go, he's just trying to keep it on the racetrack, and that's why he spun around like that. He tries to get out there, but he can't do that right rear being completely out. His first trip to Sonoma has not been a fun one, and this will only make it not more fun, I guess is the only way to put it in. But we are under a full course caution now for Harrison Burton, who gets stuck in the grass. It's coming around 11. Can Allmendinger get to the bumper? That's the question. And Justin Haley's around for a second time. He brings Ty Dillon with him. We stay green as they will get pointed in the right direction. Looks like coming into turn number 2, Haley was on the inside and simply got loose, and he did a full 360 off the course. And Ty Dillon, unfortunately, was on his outside and got collected. Tyler Reddick, so close to hitting that 31 car. He's had a rough day as well. And off of turn 12, Chase Elliott wins at Sonoma Raceway. His second win of the season and career number 15, as Rick Hendrick goes back-to-back, as last week was with William Byron. This week is with the 9-car Chase Elliott. He will burn it down. His win, fueled by Sunoco. Fuel your best. As we look at the results, Chase Elliott with the win. AJ Allmendinger led the most laps, coming home in second. Martin Truex, Daniel Suarez, Michael McDowell. Your top 5 see good finishes for Briscoe, Buescher, Bell, and Logano getting his first career top 10 at Sonoma Raceway in his 7th visit here. As we take a look at page 2, Larson, Chastain, Joey Hand bringing it home 13th. Good finish for Brad Keselowski and Eric Almirola, who desperately needed that finish. Also a good finish for Todd Gilliland in the 38, coming home in 17th. He's a decent road course racer. Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, those are big guys that you don't expect to finish 21st and 22nd. Tough day for both of them. Austin Cindric was expected to have a decent run today. And then take a look at the last page. Austin Dillon, the only one out of the race for having brake failures on lap 10 of this race. So an early exit for him, and that will hurt him in the playoff standings as well. Speaking of the standings, Kyle Larson still leads it. There is a glitch. Kyle Busch does not have 2 wins. He has 1 win, so that's my bad on that one. Eric Jones was plus 31. Now he's just plus 6 thanks to the stage points and finish that Eric Almirola got. So now the 43 is desperately going to have to get some more points at Nashville and Road America. Kurt Busch as well. He's minus 14. So it's basically a race between Jones, Almirola, Kurt Busch. Cindric, McDowell, Bubba Wallace, and Chris Buescher can all mathematically points their way in. Austin Dillon's pretty much in a must-win situation from everyone on back as well. They're all in a must-win situation to make the playoffs. But going into next week, we go into race 17 at Nashville Superspeedway for the second running of the Ally 400. A big race on the schedule. But this is ASC signing off.